get started. I have item 8. I am going to call that one ready. Councillor Bay.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items number 9 and 10, both of which passed committee, I believe. I'll call those items ready unless any of my colleagues have any questions, concerns. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Councillor Green.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 11 through 17. Item 11 is a holdover from the last committee meeting. Does anyone want to talk this? I know I've had a little bit of conversations, but either from Dave or from the administration more about this item. If not, we can always discuss it on Monday. Okay, so items.
Counselor, I'm sorry, I don't see Frank on, so I think that's what the plan is, to talk about it on Monday.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Items 12 through 14, these are settlements, which we do have an executive session scheduled following this, so we'll discuss it in that. And then items 15 through 17, these are tax levy from the county. So we did discuss in committee, but I'll turn it over to the finance staff to discuss this a little more for the rest of the council.
Hey, this is Brad O'Connor, Commissioner of Finance. These are the annual tax levy amounts for Onondaga County. They get added to the December tax bills. This is for Onondaga County is on a calendar fiscal year. So this is the levy for 2021 fiscal year. The three pieces that get added to the tax bill are the Onondaga County tax. You'll see this is for $45,684,496. This is the city's portion of the total county tax levy, and it's split between the cities and towns based on the total assessment in the cities and towns. This 45 million also includes the abstract charges. The water district tax, this is another tax that's split between each of the districts in the county. This is split on the assessment zone. And this is the city's portion. Sewer tax is another one that is split between each of the cities and towns. This is split a little bit different. It's based on sewer unit rather than taxable assessed value. These are all going to the county legislature today. So they'll be voting on it today. We won't have that until hopefully later today, if not later this week, and we can get the legislation updated before Monday.
Questions from my colleagues on these items?
I just want to know, what is the overall, since we're paying 45 million on just that one line, what's the total, if you know, Brad, for the taxes for all the municipalities? And we're paying 45 million.
Yep. So of the 45 million, 26 million of it is our share of the county taxes. The balance is the abstract. And let me.
Sorry, I think the president's question was
Total.
45 million from the city. What's the total county tax levy? Is that right?
Yes, total.
Yeah, I am opening that right now. Computer's a little bit behind. Okay, sorry. So the total is 156 million. Our portion is 26 million.
Okay, 156. Thank you.
Excuse me, Mr. O'Connor, are the amounts already tabulated as to what's going to be included in the abstract?
They are.
Okay, and do we have a breakdown of that anywhere?
We do have a breakdown of that. I can share that with you, Counselor.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Brad, and that would include the abstract would include the proposed consolidation of the IT departments in that they're voting on today.
That's right. It does include that. And as we discussed during the committee meeting, this will be included in the abstract. If we don't move forward with this IT outsourcing, it will be a future reconciling item, and future abstracts will be reduced by the amounts that weren't incurred.
So that would, I mean, obviously that'll be a little not difficult, but obviously because our tax years or fiscal years are different, that would involve some creative things on your part, I imagine, correct?
No, it's pretty standard. Every
Okay.
year there's a reconciliation to actual charges, and so the abstract each year is adjusted either up or down for prior year adjustments to actual. So this would just be another line adjusting future abstracts.
Okay, that's right, because they're not aligned at all. So okay, thank you.
And one more, Brad. So you said this reconciliation. So they're going to reconcile with us a credit for things that we did not use this year, correct?
That's right.
Okay.
Which include the libraries, right, Brad? I mean, I imagine that's a big part of this.
Yeah, I would imagine there will be an adjustment coming for the library.
Yeah, that's 5.4 million. So yeah. Okay.
So, I mean, my biggest concern with this just is, even in a scenario where where the county passes the abstract for the 1.5 million and the council later determines not to go forward with it, we've still collected $1.5 million from our citizens in the middle of a pandemic, possible recession. That's my concern, is that if we don't go forward with this, this is money that's taken out of the community and held for a year.
Second to that, Councilor Green, I'm concerned about us actually, with all due respect, receiving the credit. It's tough to cause us to vote on something we don't agree with. And we've expressed as much in letters not only to the administration but also to the county. And so I'm not sure where the miscommunication is. But as far as I'm concerned, Councilor Green, it just seems like there's maybe a little bit more deliberation required. It's just my position.
Thanks, Councilor. Any other questions on this item?
Yes, I have a brief question, Councilor Green. Mr. O'Connor, what would be the consequences if we failed to pass the abstract?
I'm not sure what the consequences would be. I'd have to look into that.
Or more importantly, I guess, what would the consequences be if we delayed voting on it? So say we did not approve it at the next meeting, what would happen then?
So the urgency here really is in getting these tax bills out timely. The first bills are due January 1st, so we usually start sending the bills out in mid-December. So any delay there would, cause significant inconvenience to the taxpayers.
I see that's the part, Commissioner, that I understand. I understand that the taxpayers should not be inconvenienced, but would the inconvenience really be our delayed vote or the fact that we were not consulted on it to begin with? And I think we have to be clear where that's coming from. But this council most certainly should not be pressured, not by you, and not saying you are, but certainly should not be pressured to vote in a way that it is uncomfortable voting under the idea that there will be an inconvenience created, because we did not create that inconvenience. I just want to make sure that's clear.
And, you know, to Counselor Bay and Counselor Green and Counselor White's point, I'm just baffled that to today, we don't have any kind of information regarding this consolidation, any kind of official information, yet it's being voted on and being put on the abstract by the county legislature today, that we don't have any kind of information regarding this.
Councilor Green, can I point out a procedural?
Sure, go ahead.
Historically, whatever the county passes, which they haven't passed yet, would come to the council, and the council would have to vote on it up or down. I mean, law can correct me on this. I don't believe you could make an adjustment once they vote tomorrow on the passage. So if you did not want this charge in there, you'd have to make it clear to the county ledge before they vote. Secondly, I want to point out, since I've been here so long, that historically, every New York State comptroller has told the city of Syracuse to abolish the abstract, to certainly not add anything to the abstract, because it's a deceptive means of charging city taxpayers on the county bill versus the city tax bill. So we've been told for many years not to even continue the abstract, let alone add anything to it. It's a matter of record.
Thank you. Any other questions on these items? Okay, thank you, Madam President. Those are items.
Thank you. Counselor Carney.
Thank you, Madam President. I have items 18 through 21. 18, I'm going to hold a committee meeting on Friday. I believe Friday morning. We're just working on a time to make sure that we have the 24-hour notice out there properly. And 19 through 21, I believe we're called ready in our committee meeting unless there are further questions or things that need to be answered. Okay, hearing no questions, those are my items, and they're all ready, holding 18 for the committee meeting.
Thank you. Counselor Hogan.
Thank you, President Hudson. I have items 22 and 23. They're both ready. They were discussed at our committee meeting. And if there are any questions, I'll entertain them. But outside of that, they're both ready.
Thank you. And I need a motion to go to executive session.
So move.
Second.
Second.
All righty. See you guys in there.
Okay.
We're back. We're back. Let me make sure all of my counselors pop back in. Okay, we're missing a few.
I think we just need
Okay,
5 though,
we're
right?
all here.
Yeah.
We're all here. So I need a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Need a second?
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I see you Monday.
Adios.
Bye-bye.